Yeah, there's something I think just in the humanity of who we are as human beings is that you want to connect with people and relate to people. And I feel like for so long the classical ballet world has been so isolated and removed from just the rest of the world that we almost seem like not real. And for them to meet a dancer who has come from hardships, who's been told no, who doesn't fit the mold, who looks like them, I think is something that a lot of people just connect with. It's like a universal story of perseverance and overcoming. Especially within in America and in the United States, is kind of educating people on what the classical ballet world is. Because if you go to Europe, they're just more familiar with it and not afraid to step into a big theater and to support that art form. And I think something that Americans connect with are athletes, and for them to understand that we work just as hard and do a lot of the same things, use a lot of the same muscles that these professional football and basketball players do. So for Under Armour to kind of have faith in me that my story was going to resonate with people that are kind of involved in those arenas of athletics, that they'd be interested and want to get to know more about ballet, I think was just incredible for the ballet world. And I feel like everything that I do comes full circle to ballet. Like I don't ever want to remove myself too far from the ballet world. For the memoir Life in Motion, I knew that at some point I would be sharing my story, just because I was kind of thrust into the media from the time I started dancing at the age of 13, because it's very unusual. I was called a prodigy. I didn't come from a background that would have introduced me to ballet. But sharing all of my struggles, all of the mistakes I've made, all of the things I've done that I think have gotten me to this place, are important, especially for dancers of color. To understand that you don't have to fit into that mold to succeed. And I felt like it was important for me to share my experiences with the book Firebird, with the children's book that just came out in September. It's kind of along the same lines of just encouraging dancers to understand that it's okay to have help and guidance in their lives, and being a mentor myself and being a mentee, and just how powerful that relationship can be.